Hey everyone, Brandon here from Aputure at IBC 2025, and I'm here with Mitch. So the NOVA II 2x1 is the fixture that we have here. We just announced this in the whole family of Nova series products, the NOVA II 2x1, NOVA II 1x1, and of course the NOVA 9°. And one of my favorite features of this is the fact that we were able to put a BLAIR-CG light engine inside the NOVA. So that means that we have blue, lime, amber, indigo, red, cyan, green, and then even deep red, which allows us to get this exceptional white light color quality. It means we have a SSI for tungsten of 90, which means that our spectrum versus a traditional tungsten light is only 10% different. And at the same time, our D56, our 5600 Kelvin SSI is 86. So we spent a lot of time working to make this BLAIR-CG light engine do really, really great white quality light.
So even though it's fantastic white light, because there's so many different colors in that mix, we do an enormous amount of color as well. The broad light form factor is great for doing washes and doing backgrounds, being able to do big fields of light. So if you want to maybe do a moonlight effect or do a sunset sort of thing, you can have this great control of color. It is the 90% of the Rec 2020 color spectrum. So you can dial into any sort of color effect. In fact, one of the things we're demonstrating here is in the background here, we're showing a studio sort of shoot and doing green screen. And it's not actually green screen, it's a white wall. And then we're projecting green onto it, but we could project blue or red or whatever color we wanted and be able to do a pool separation so you can do that effect and be able to do a chroma key.
And the thing that we designed the BLAIR-CG light engine here for is not just good light quality, good color quality, but also to give you a lot of output. So this is a 1000 watt light engine, and we put a high density array of LEDs in here. So you have all sorts of LEDs, each with its own TIR optic on top of it that focuses the light beam to about 35 degrees, which means you still get a lot of punch out of this guy. And at 1000 watts of output, that means you get 28,000 lux at 3 meters. But at the same time, if I throw this included diffusion filter back on here, that means we're getting the same amount of output, actually twice the amount of output of a NOVA P600C. So you get a lot of light to be able to wash any size studio.
In this system, they clip that on there, that's called our quick clip. We have lots of different accessories that you can modifiers. You can even double it up and put multiple layers up on there. We also have barn doors and other things. And one of the things that I really like about this is as we expanded from just what the light engine is, we made different accessories for it, and then we had other factors that people really care about in the light. And there's a thing I call the triangle of these three things that people always want in their lights, and they kind of fight each other. So it's hard to put all three in there. One is fan noise, and then the next is the weight, and the last is the weather protection. Well, we were able to put fan noise at our highest fan level. The high output, it's only 40 dB, and so it goes down from there. If you have the weight, this is 18 kilos. So it's still a reasonable kind of weight. One person can deal with this light. And then lastly, for IP rating, for the weather protection, it's IP65. So you took those three and we were able to make all of those work together. It's a very well thought out, complete system with this light. It's not just the light engine, it's all the other things that are really important to you with the light.
Yeah, and on top of that, like Mitch said, with the quick lit system, there's a bunch of accessories. The whole NOVA family emphasis is that it's a family. You have the 2x1, you have the 1x1, you have the 9°, and they all share the same types of accessories. The flat diffuser, the dome diffuser, softbox, grid, barn doors, yoke with clamp, 3-light adapter, you name it, there's an accessory for it.
Yeah, I like how it's not just the stuff that goes on front, but it's even the rigging for it. So like you mentioned, you have the 3-light rig, so you can put a bracket and have 3 of these together as a big engine. Or you have this sucker, which I just think is so super clever. The light itself, the yoke is a quick release. So you can pop that off, and instead of putting another yoke, we do have different yoke setups, but then you can put a pair of these on either side, and now you can just stick it right onto truss. If you're just using one light, you can suck it up right close to the truss, and you can save a lot of space that way, especially if you have low ceilings and such. But it's also, you see there's multiple mounts on there for the quick release. So now you can take a bunch of lights, you can take this truss and you can rotate the mount vertically, so you can have the bars going that way. You could go and have an array of 100 of them if you want, and they're all perfectly in line. Such a simple thing, but it's really clever, and it makes the system work together very, very well.
Hey Brazil, and if you want to buy this product, you know where to find MCI, always. This is Brandon, this is Mitch. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Even better.
Excellent. You've done this before.
I'm trying to. Not as good as you.